what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sakamoto Days Review. Today we're going to be going over chapter 181, Welcome Party, which is the beginning of the Okutabi prison arc. And let me tell you right now, I know I feel it in the audience as well. This is the most excited I've been for an arc in a long time. Time for Shin and Heisuke to really just show us how much they've grown, especially Shin, because this chapter is just a humongous highlight, not to just how far they've both come since the very beginning of the story, but Shin's resolve and determination to meet the fortune teller. Like, even in this first scene, we see the prison guard yelling at the prisoners, average stuff, everyone's lined up. Shin is just stone cold, whereas Heisuke is his two brain cells freaking out. Heisuke is his Heisuke, but from what Nagumo told them, they basically have to go through 3 different levels of this prison. The further down they go, the more violent it gets. Who could have guessed? Conveniently enough, the fortune teller is also at the bottom. So, yep, no surprises there. We're gonna be going through every different floor of this prison, and in my opinion, Shin deserves his glow up. He deserves his time, and I hope this arc is a decent length, because with everything feeling as it did, with kind of the weird pacing we got last arc and in this kind of transitionary stage, it'll be good to kind of breathe and let some story beats happen. Sakamoto's training is, I guess, just gonna take place either alongside this arc, maybe it will happen off screen. Either way, again, I think Shin and Heisuke deserve the spotlight for a decent amount of time. Already they're getting into problems because a couple of prisoners start pressing Shin and Heisuke for the cafeteria table they're sitting at, and again, Shin is just a badass, doesn't take shit from nobody. He's like, this is a cafeteria, you don't own this table. Heisuke was happy to bitch out of the situation, but Shin just literally ignores them, tells them to go find another seat or come back when they're done. You know what? He doesn't even move an inch when they continue to antagonize him or even start touching on him and sizing him up and talking about how soft his cheeks are. But Suzuki, my man, nah. Again, Shin is a badass. He easily dispatches these 2 predators, we'll call them, after curse speech freezing the guard and just clocking the both of them. One in the windpipe, one just right in the face with a roundhouse kick. And I'll be honest with you, I'm liking this new Shin. He literally gets right up after beating the brakes off of them and says, you know what? You can have the table, we're done. But one thing that I like even more than Shin's new attitude is the return of one of the greatest characters of all time to ever mark the stage of Sakamoto Days. As those 2 goons go back to go run and hide, they get their asses beat again because it's revealed ganging up on 2 newbies isn't really hard boiled. Oh yeah, that's right, the GOAT is back. He literally even gets one of the coolest entrances ever, because as Shin and Heisuke are just plotting to get the guard's keys or whatever, he literally bursts through the wall with a punch and just hits Shin right in his mitt all the way across the floor. Boiled is back. He's looking like a boss. He's cut, he's clean. Apparently he's just locked up on floor 1 of the prison with everyone else. They immediately recognize each other, and Boiled, out of respect for Sakamoto, and apparently he's heard a lot about their endeavors and a lot of the rumors and everything going on has slowly transcended down to the prison. He says, you know what? That's the end of the beef. Didn't realize who I was fucking with. Let's just move on. And Shin, who is feeling very confident, really feeling himself now that he's away from Sakamoto and in this prison and has Heisuke to look cool in front of, Shin goes, yeah, okay, cool, we can call it even. After I get my lick back, and goes, curse speech freezes him, and then goes to knee him right in the face. Obviously, if you could tell by the size difference of these 2 people, one of these guys has been working out for who knows how long in prison. The other one has been getting some real life fighting experience. Boiled grabs this man, throws him through another wall, which I have to ask, does the property damage get billed to him on his way out? Does it add on to his sentence? Does no one really care at all? Because again, this is just assassin prison. They don't care. But what I do care about is not just seeing Boiled back, but it makes me excited to think about what other characters might show up. Natsuki Siba always shows up for a Shin arc. I don't know if we'll see him. We haven't seen him since JCC. But what I'm really excited for is if we're seeing Boiled, there is one side character that left the scene abruptly. We haven't seen him since, and we kind of just assumed he died. What if Apart is back? What if Apart's alive? What if he's not dead? What if he's cool? And what if he's alive? And we can hang out and it's Shin, Boiled, Heisuke, and Apart. 4-man squad, maybe more side characters. Let's see where this prison arc takes us. As Shin and Boiled prepare to square up, we do actually cut back and find out exactly who the fortune teller is and what she looks like. It's revealed to be a young girl named Atari. And as she sits there smoking a cigarette, refusing to take any food or orders from the guards that just want to keep her alive, honestly, she admits out loud that there's no point because she's gonna be out of here relatively soon. And when they ask her what she means by this, she says her knight in shining armor is gonna be here to save her. I don't know about you. Obviously, a lot of people are gonna be like, it's a Shin arc. This is Shin's new girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. Shin don't got Riz like that. It makes much more sense to me that Heisuke is the knight in shining armor, okay? And you know what? Here's my reasoning for this. Heisuke has 1 to 2 brain cells, maybe if that. Makes him unpredictable. It's impossible to tell his fortune. She likes that. She likes that she can't read this man's fortune, so she loves him. Boom. It could be Shin, it could be Heisuke, but either way, I am excited to see what the rest of this arc holds, especially if my man Boiled is in the business with it. So, what did you guys think? Are you happy to see Boiled? Are you excited for this prison arc? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any future Sakamoto Days videos or any of the other series that you may be reading weekly or monthly, guys. Make sure you check out the main channel if you want to see some more polished, more video essay-like type content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.